Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon to you all from wherever you're joining us from. I see so many people in the comment section already. Thank you, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, everybody in the comment section. Thank you guys for joining our broadcast today. Israel Asamota, thank you so much. Messi, Mary Kimade, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody in the comment section. I can see people joining our live already. Let's just hold on for more people to join us. My name is Kachi. I'm going to be your host for today. Please tag a friend to tag another friend. If you're yet to subscribe, please do not forget to subscribe. Uh, Comment, share, like our post. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I see more people joining our live. We're just going to hold on a bit more for more people to come on live so we can analyze the topic we have for today. Thank you, guys. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For those of us in Nigeria, this is 12 p.m. I don't know where you're all coming from. Don't know what time it is over there. I just hope you guys are having an amazing day already. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We have more people joining us. Thank you. Thank you, Jolie, Ogbemudia. Thank you. I see you guys in the comment section. Okay, guys. Today we're going to be talking about. If you guys watched broadcast from yesterday, we talked about how EFCC was trying to make an arrest to um, Senator Rochas Okorocha, and he was in the comfort of his home saying that they should please allow him go for his screening. But something else happened. Something has happened. They've actually arrested him this time around. Not just arrest, like they brought down his ceiling. I'm going to play the video shortly for you guys so we can all analyze what happened together. But before then, I just want to wait a bit more for more people to come on live. So when we're playing the video, everybody can see so we can all contribute our 1 cent into this platform. Do not forget our lines are open for calls. You can call in, you can send a WhatsApp message. We will be here and ready to answer you guys. Thank you all so much for joining Ninja Watch today. Remain blessed. So I'm going to start playing the video now so we all can analyze this video together.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Nigeria Wash family. How on a day today? What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? How you doing, Kashi? Good afternoon to you.
Fine, thank you.
All right. I can see Mr. Destiny with us already. Mr. Destiny, good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, sir. Good afternoon, the boss, and good afternoon to you, Kachi.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
Not too bad, we bless God. My regards to the
All right.
family.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me go to the comment section to quickly acknowledge my family right here. I can see Joy Sunobo. Good morning to you. Paco Barris is right there. Good morning to you. Idemudia Ebito. Good morning to you. Mary Kimande, mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Good morning to you, Mommy. Thanks for joining us. My brother Israel Samota. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Or rather, good afternoon. Good evening to anybody. It depends on your own region. Thank you very much, my people, for joining us. Let's do this together. Henry O, I can see you right there. Jolly Obamudi, I can see you. Odensi, Christian, I can see you. Good afternoon to every one of you. Irene Finest, I can see you right there. Thank you very much for joining us. God bless every one of you. Let's do this together. As you all know, yesterday we discussed about the same topic, but this is just like another episode of the same topic, the same people, Senator Okorocha and the EFCC. So for me, I tag both of them as EFCC versus Senator Okorocha. So we're going to be talking about all of them. And as you all know that the things that are affecting every one of us in Nigeria, when we continue to see things like this, most of us will be smiling. Although I'm surprised to see some of the Nigerians who are crying, praying, Holy Ghost fire, binding, and all that, that nothing will happen and all that. I don't understand. My people, all the drama that happened yesterday, unfortunately, during the time that we were on air, all these dramas were happening. So we decided, okay, that's fine. We are not rushing. We're going to be coming back the next day to analyze it in our own way. So our panelists, please, if you have the comment, if you have the link right there, as you can see, the link is already placed and pinned on the comment section. Please click on it, join us, and let's do this together. We need to talk about all the dramas. We need to talk about the fear, that the Senator Okorocha, the presidential aspirant, what he displayed yesterday. We need to talk about his supporters who joined the EFCC to barricade his mansion, what they were saying, the kind of prayers they were praying, the kind of Holy Ghost fire they were casting in and all that. We need to talk about all these things. We want to know if we are the one causing our own pains or if the politicians are the one just doing it by themselves. Because they must have some kind of support for them to be doing whatever they are doing. Although I'm not in support if the LCC are biased, because, hunting on Senator Okorocha is not a bad thing to me. But what about others? We want EFCC to hunt all of them for us, please. We could not catch them for us like chicken. See they take Cash Okorocha. They see the thumbnail right now that you are seeing right there on the screen. Now inside that hole, now they pass go Cash Okorocha inside that hole. So I'm going to be playing a couple of videos for you guys. I'm here to support Kashi. As you all know, Kashi is one of us. So she's doing well. Well, we have to continue to encourage her. That's why you see I'm here, to support her. Mr. T just joining us right now. Mr. T, thank you very much for joining us. Please, where are you joining us from, Mr. T?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank
you, Mr. T. Please, where are you joining
my brother,
us?
good morning. Good morning. From Italy.
Wonderful, Mr. T. God bless you. Thank you very much. We'll be coming back to you. I want us all to watch this video first, then we'll take it from there. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, my people, let's start from here. I would like us to start from here. Before I start, we have our other brother just joining us right now. My brother Alex. How are you doing? It's been a while.
Good afternoon. It's been a while.
Good afternoon
Hello.
to you.
I greet everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. All right, I'll be coming back to you. Please, guys, we don't have enough people watching us right now, although we know the time is wrong, but we need to talk about it. If we have to wait till the evening, there might be more breaking news. That's why we came out this afternoon. So please help us to share this broadcast, like the broadcast as well, encourage us to always do more for you. Thank you very much, my people. Let's move on. I can see Irene Finance. Thank you very much. God bless you too, madam. Appreciate you. Thank you. Right. Let's start from here, my people. Everybody have to mute themselves, including you, Kashi, for now. All right. Good. All right. Let's start from here, and see how it all started.
This is EFCC currently trying to break into the house. They have no warrant. They have nothing. Nothing. Something.
Sleep, right? Hello? Come. EFCC is here with some gunmen that have broken all my bulletproof doors, and the landlord hitting now. they just want to, I don't know what they want to do. This is my last appearance. Tell people, I don't know what they probably can hear the noise behind. They want to come and shoot.
To me, I watched this video over and over again. I was trying to digest and try to understand what Senator Okorocha was talking about by using the word, this is my last appearance. Does it mean that he was scared that they might have, killed him? Or I don't know. I want somebody to put us through on this later on. This is my last appearance. I don't know what that means. So I'm just bullet pointing this statement. Let's move on.
And so they just want to, I don't know what EFCC is here with some gunmen that have broken all my bulletproof doors that the landlord hitting now. They just want to, I don't know what they want to do. This is my last appearance. Tell people, I don't know what they probably can hear the noise behind. They want to come and shoot. And so
If there's anybody out there that can call for help,
Can you tell Uche to share the
please let them call for help. The FCC is currently trying to break in.
Okay, my people, before we finish this video, because I'm just going to be analyzing it as it's going on. Okay, listen. This is senator we're talking about here. He's a senator. He was a governor before and all that. So he's one of the devilish government that we have causing all of us pains. Okay, as you can see, you and I, many Nigerians have been crying for so long, with the pains that we all are facing. Most of the times we go to social media, we cry, nobody's listening to us. Now we've decided that the only president or government that we have in Nigeria is social media. We're getting somewhere. What baffles me here is that this Senator Rochas Okorocha went on the same social media where be our government. He go there. He was calling for help. I don't understand. To be honest, I don't, because I try to understand. Me not just understand. Senator Okorocha went on social media. He was on live on his Instagram handle. He was on live on his Facebook page as well. At the same time, calling Nigerians for help. That EFCC want to take me away. Probably they want to shoot and all that. My last statement and all that. What I'm saying here is that even the daughter was saying, EFCC want to take my father away. He has not done anything. I don't understand that. I don't want this to look like I will be the one to analyze this. I will leave everything for my panelists later on. Let's finish these videos. We have a couple of videos here.
They don't have any warrant.
Can you tell Uche to share the
Please let them call for help. The FCC is currently trying to break in. They don't have any warrant of arrest. The lawyers had asked them for warrant of arrest. They don't have, so they're trying to break into the house now. If you're there, please call for help.
Jolly Ogbemudia says, so these people are also scared. Did he tire me, my brother Jolly?
Huh?
See, the whole family is on the floor. The whole family.
The whole family is on the floor. What about the family, the innocent family that is on the floor? Many families in Nigeria are already in the grave. I don't understand these people behind this camera, the daughter or whoever that is talking, behind this camera. If your dad have not done anything wrong, why locking all the doors? Open the door for the EFCC, follow them.
No.
All right, my people, that was the first video right there. Not be smart, but I would like to showcase more videos. I can see more people are joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate every one of you. Let's watch this and see how some Nigerians were binding, rebuking, forbidding, praying, Holy Ghost fire, God Almighty, any weapon form or fashion against Okorocha. In fact, I was surprised. Let's listen to this.
What did I do? What did I do? He's the only one that wants to do Let them shoot. That's what they said. Why didn't they your children free of charge?
Not just all God delegate. Oh, well, God delegate. Oh, well, not to Negu. Oh, well, not to Negu. Oh, well, not to Negu.
Please, Kashi, interpret for us. What was she saying? Because, oh, what a wurobu. Oh, what a wurobu. Please, interpret for us.
So she said chukunon, so meaning God is close. She said Rochas Okorocha, meaning that Rochas, it is well with you, it shall be well with you. So that's what she was trying to say.
Thank you. Okay. Let's continue.
Oh, when they want them more. 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 God, they're getting a more. Oh, when they want them more. Oh, when they go back to peace. We want a better. Hey, come to us. Oh, when they want them more.
So you want to detain him? So you know don't come at. So you will not go for primary.
Oh, when they want them more. Oh, when they want them more. Oh, when they got drinking them more. Yeah, let me shut up. Yeah, let me go. Oh, when they want them more. Oh, when they got drinking them more.
That's all you want to do.
Oh, when they want them more.
Fire!
Holy Ghost!
Fire!
Holy Ghost! Holy Ghost!
You want to
All right, my people, there was a lot of argument with the people and the EFCC and all that, but finally, you know, they took him away. So let's play this, then we take it from there.
Give me, just don't worry. Fuck. Give me. I told you to give me.
These people where they run, so now the same people where they bind, they rebuke, see, so they come, they run. Jesus, do we not die? Oh, we don't. They were running. Maybe I don't know. Say Holy Ghost fire where they thought it don't work for them. Let's just watch there.
Journalists. No, it's all right, don't worry.
All right, my people, make we listen to some analysis from Channels TV here. 2 minutes, then we move on. All right, please.
Welcome. Drama as EFCC swoops down on Senator Rochas Okorocha, forcefully arrests him after breaking into his home in the Maitama area of Abuja, gaining entrance through the roof. Anti-graft agency explains siege to the senator's home, claims he jumped administrative bail and has refused to honor the commission's invitation ever since. Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee raises benchmark interest rate to 13%
of special drawing rights to the
in Africa.
The residence of presidential aspirant and former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, is crawling with family members, journalists, supporters, and security agents from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The EFCC operatives who have been at the residence since the early hours of the morning insist that they are on strict orders to bring in the serving senator who's accused of jumping administrative bail. As the standoff lingers, some support groups consisting mainly of women arrive block the main entrance of the building, and chant in solidarity with the senator. The security operatives, now determined to forcefully gain entrance into the building, appeal to the supporters to move away from the entrance. But their voices get even louder as they remain adamant. One of the officials gets off the phone, and the standoff, which had been rather calm, suddenly takes a wild turn as a forceful evacuation is implemented. Tear gas and gunshots are fired, sending everyone scampering to safety. The chaos continues outside the gate as supporters of Mr. Okorocha defy the security agents and stay put. After at least 10 hours, the EFCC officials force their way in and whisk away Senator Rochas Okorocha. Since leaving office in 2019, Senator Rochas Okorocha has been battling many allegations, including corruption and mismanagement of public funds by the EFCC. Terry Ikume, Channels Television News.
Now, it must have come as a rude shock to Senator Rochas Okorocha and his family as they woke up this morning to see their gates barricaded by the EFCC officials who had come to arrest him. The EFCC officers in their dozens laid siege to his home in Abuja, threatening to pull down the doors if he refused to submit himself for questioning. Now, there was tight screening of anyone going in or coming out of the residence.
All right, people, we are going to stop that right there. I think it's time for us to talk about this. We need to talk about this, and I'm going to be starting with Kashi to take it from there. We have Destiny, which is the first person to join us today, followed by Alex. Thank you very much. Kashi, hand over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Naija Watch. And I followed the video very thoroughly that you played. First of all, I don't know why Rochas Okorocha is asking people for help, saying that if you are watching this, please, I need your help. If you cannot help yourself, how are we supposed to help you? We are just like the average citizens of Nigeria. If you cannot help yourself, you that you are up there, how are we meant to help you? How are we supposed to help you? It's very crazy. Then secondly, I noticed he made a statement saying that this is my last appearance. I wonder what it means by this is my last appearance. Does he know something that we don't know? Is there something that he knows that we don't already know for him to make that sort of statement? Because you can see him is very frightened. He's scared. He's very, very scared. Then I think maybe there's something that we don't know that he knows. So they have to tell us what is that thing, because he was practically shaking like a baby. He was lying down praying, shaking like a baby. So honestly, I don't know. They have to explain some things to us. Maybe after then we can understand what exactly is going on. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Kashi. Then let's start with Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny, please, what is your take on this?
Well, in this video and what happened yesterday, I'm very happy for the drama. But if EFCC will continue like this with all these top people, because since they have been dealing with all our youths that would not do them anything, would not see money from the boss of the country, none of them are. Since Rocha has been a senator, how many times have he come out to say, what EFCC is doing to our people is not good? In this chamber, let's try and look for a solution to solve it. So I did not even know that our Nigeria police have this kind of force. I'm surprised. So we now have all those bandits, terrorists Boko Haram or no gunmen from the east. Nah, that country is finished. Oh.
Small.
That country is finished.
Thank you.
So
Thank
yes,
you, my
the
brother.
police can make this kind of fashion, and when even come to this kind of person, let them continue like this. And in this, as they do this one, let them go to Jagaban, because they cannot leave the person that drove 2 billion, bullion van to his house. Yes, he did not go to him. Go for. I don't even know how much this one still safe. I don't even know, because all of them are thief. No one will not thief. All of them from beginning to the end are thief the job be. So EAC should just start, as it start from this one, let them continue like that. And they should come out and tell us how they where did they get that money to pay for that 100 million. Me, I'm very happy to be sincere. And I'm even my problem is that some of our people, they are still saying it's because it's Igbo, it's because of this. I don't even know. With the masses, the poor one, we are even the biggest problem in that country. We are the biggest problem. Because if in this issue now, the poor ones are the one carrying into their head. If you look at those people praying there, at least it's not the big men that are praying there. It's people like us. They are the one that parking there, started praying for who? Because maybe one of these days they need help. Out of the billion, we just give them 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. They'll say yes, this is the right man. Something come, all of them just parking there. Rochas, my brother, which Rochas your brother? The ungun men for East, when they kill all of us. How many times they don't come and say yes? If all the whole politicians for the East come and say they want to stop that ungun men, therefore don't stop them. Now make this issue of our what do they call them? Some of our people where we they shout Biafra, our Biafra. The ESN where we set up. What do they come they do where they give all these people chance to take the key innocent people if they're not that way? Because they come and say they want to save us. Because the killing, that Peking and Mama where they kill for Anambra is very painful and touching. Where they come who can they save us, who can they kill us? Me, I not come know again. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother Destiny. I would like Mr. Alex, please talk to us.
Yes, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
You know, the Bible said, he that killed by the sword shall also die by the sword. If you can remember, historically, during the election that brought Rochas Okorocha to power, it was alleged by the INEC returning officer that Rochas put gun on his head for him to announce him the winner of that election. And that matter was swept under the carpet by the authorities in Nigeria. So today, he's been whisked away, or yesterday, on gunpoint. I'm not sure if he's still alive. We haven't heard from him since yesterday, because he said this may be his last appearance. Like somebody said, maybe he knows something that we don't know about his death or disappearance. Vis-a-vis the comment he made, this might be my last appearance. So Rochas Okorocha is one of the criminals in Nigeria who have not come out to condemn the frequent borrowings, and is in Senate chamber endorsing, you know, rubber stamping all the wicked borrowing, incessant borrowing without accountability, without, you know, project to show for this borrowing. Okorocha is one of the government parastatals in the Senate chambers who have been enjoying from the bloodletting. That means with this show of force from the federal government, I dare to say they are the ones sponsoring banditry, this Boko Haram nationwide. The killings going on in Nigeria right now is being sponsored by the executive arm of the federal government of Nigeria today. Because look at the way they storm the premises. Look at the intelligence reports. Look at the screen of people going in and out. That means if they want to rescue the Kaduna train victims who are still held hostage up to now, they can do it. So this government is a kidnapping government. It's a government of terrorism. It's a government of lies. Where is Liar Mohammed? Let him come and debunk it. That Mr. Alex said, the federal government is responsible for the killings nationwide. It's a shame we voted by our own selves, a government that has come to keep people, chase them from farms, and some of our governors are also surrogates. They are also aiding and abetting this injustice and wickedness. So it's like a snake fighting a snake. He's one of them. They know why they are coming after him. I don't have mercy for him. I don't have pity for him. He's one of them. So whatever food they've served him, he joined them to cook this food. He was one of the men who spent a lot of money, time, confusing us to sell us Buhari today that took dollar to naira rate from 199 in 2015 to almost 700 naira right now, or 600 and something naira right now. So for me, it's just them fighting themselves. I hope all of them can fight themselves. I hope there can be a revolution to accurately wipe out all these men so that the children born in this country can have access to medical care, access to education. Imagine Hasu is on strike. Okorocha have never said it on Senate floor. What about our children? These are the people that benefited from the schooling system of this country that they've all decided to intentionally, deliberately destroy. So I wish that this can be extended to all politicians from 1919 date, who in one way contributed to the mess we have in Nigeria right now. So Okorocha, for me, it does not exist. They know what they are doing. They may leave him tomorrow. It's a game by themselves, for themselves. I hope the citizenry can benefit. I hope the system can be cleansed. Look at the way they stormed this house. Why have they not stormed the Fulani herdsmen, killing people? We can't travel on the road again. That means with these parameters, with these indices, with these things happening, we cannot conclude, therefore, that the insecurity in Nigeria is intentionally created by the federal government of Nigeria just now, under President General Muhammadu Buhari. It's a shame we brought a killer president into our own country. Look at, things are not very expensive. Inflation, I mean, it's everywhere. You can't buy anything anymore. They don't address it in Senate. What have we contributed? What have we gained from the senatorial, activities of people like Rochas and his likes? All we hear is lies, speech upon speech. So I cannot say I'm happy. I'm watching them from Plasma TV. Let them continue to fool themselves. Let them disgrace themselves. But let them develop Nigeria. We want our country back among the Committee of Nations. Our GDP is going down by the day. Our debt have risen from 12 trillion. Yes, and our debts have gone up in 2015 from 12 trillion to almost 50-something trillion right now. And all those monies are not to be seen anywhere in the whole nation. They lied about the money they brought from Europe and America, the money stolen by Abacha government. All the monies, there is no accountability. Magu right now is moving freely. Nothing has been done. So these are set of criminals, set of thieves. Let them fight themselves. Let them drag themselves. Let them fight themselves dirty. Let them kill themselves. Because you cannot continue to ride on the back of a tiger or on the back of a lion and not expect the lion to turn on you one day. So because of the election coming up, a lot of things are going to happen. This is just the starting of the movie. Okorocha is a criminal. If you go to Imo State right now, you will be wondering, was there a governor like this guy? He was a philanthropist before he became a governor. Of course, he targeted that post with his activities of helping lepers, building schools, and so on and so forth. He's a big scam. He's one of the most fraudulent human beings in this country. So if this is happening to him and he's scared, so these men can be scared. Nigerians have been scared. Children are scared. Citizens are scared of using the train, using the road. They can't even travel anymore. I have friends who have not seen their family members for 2 years because they are scared of going by road, of being kidnapped, of being massacred. So a senator can go on social media to say, help me. He should help himself. Shame on him. And shame on the so-called federal government. As far as I'm concerned, we do not have patriotic government. We have a set of corrupt leaders who are just bent of looting money and stocking this money in foreign banks. And this money, they will die and leave most of this money. They will start returning them bit by bit after the Europeans and Americans must have used them to develop themselves. This is a mess that we find ourselves. Until we have that Messiah, our set of people. The Bible says saviors shall come from Zion. Maybe God will send us political saviors. I don't know. Until then, we have to keep praying and wishing and keep talking. And I want to adjourn this platform to continue to do the good work you are doing. You can imagine, Okorocha came on social media. That should tell you that social media has come to stay. This is the last, before we were told in school that the court is the last hope of mankind. No, social media is the last hope right now of every Nigerian. And I'm very happy to that effect. Look at the house he was living. That house was beautiful, and Nigerians are living without shelter. That house had light. Even as they were breaking things, the light never blinked. And there is no electricity in Nigeria nationwide. And this man has not raised a motion to that effect as a senator. Even as a governor for 8 years, he never mentioned it, though it's a federal government issue. That house must have water running there. We don't have water board running, but we have Ministry of Water Resources. People are being paid. That house was with air condition. Nigerians are living in dastardly and perilous and squalid situation. I mean, look at the way they were living. So this is all of this is how they all do. They are much weight to themselves, create comfort for themselves and their families. They don't care about the citizens. They claim that they are governing. So God has set fire in their camp. May it happen in PDP camp. May it happen even more to the glory of God and for the benefit of all Nigerians. So I'll just drop it there. Thank you very much.
Wow. Alex, whenever you talk, you are passionate, you speak for the voiceless. That's why I'm happy you are part of this great media, because we all are the one piloting this media together. You say it, I raise. Although many people are not going to like you for that, because we have many people who doesn't like those that say I raise. Thank you for that delivery. I'll move on now to Mr. Joseph Sunday. Mr. Joseph Sunday, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. How are you doing today, sir?
Good afternoon to everyone. I greet all my panelists over there. Good afternoon, Nigeria Wash. I believe yesterday we dealt a little with this issue. A lot of person was saying that Rochas has been victimized. I made them to understand that before we speak on any issue, we must have the proof at hand. We must be aware of what is going on before you can just say anything concerning any issue. Nobody is being victimized. Rochas is one of these people. I've said it yesterday. I said it categorically that as an example, I use myself as an example. My brother, as in my cousin, I went to the station to bail him. He jumped bail. And when he jumped bail, some weeks later, the police came to my house 2 p.m. at night, 2 a.m. at night. They forcefully break my door, iron door. They broke the 2 doors outside and the back. They broke all the doors. They were 19 in number that came. And they took me away. Why? Because the person I stood for is nowhere to be found. He has jumped bail. If you jump bail, you perverse the law. You understand? So because Rochas jumped bail, I said it categorically in this platform yesterday. I said this man jumped bail and he has been invited. He refused to go. But he came out to say that nobody invited him. If they invited him, he would have gone there. See, let me tell you, Rochas have no respect for anybody. He have no respect for any Nigerian, including the president of Nigeria. So if he's being arrested in this manner and is shouting for help, I wonder who he want to help him. Because I can remember vividly that this is a political game. Some people said because the primary, what's it called, the screening want to come because of that. That's why they are one-shotting him politically. I say yes, even though if you look at it that way, politics is a game. Everybody who know how to play politics, play it with whatever they know how to play it at best. You understand? I can remember vividly when Rochas was living as a governor, he brought his son-in-law. When he could not make it in his party, the president was sitting in the stadium. He was raising his son-in-law hand in another party, that is an anti-party when it comes to politics, in the front of the president without any regard or any respect. So what am I trying to say? Whenever Rochas is being arrested, he always call on the president to talk to the EFCC. That they are worrying, he should talk to them, he should caution them. Why will he caution them when we are stealing this money? You never invited the president or any Nigerian. You know that the EFCC is there to always arrest you when you step down from politics. I remember vividly, some time ago, the present governor of Imo State indicted Rocha's son-in-law of aiding and abetting the Onogome in Imo State. So he denies everything and said he know nothing about it. He also called on the president to talk to the governor. What am I trying to say? Somebody make mention of the Onogome. The Onogome in Nigeria, even you call them Onogome, you call them the bandits, you call them the Boko Haram. These people are being promoted by politicians for their own selfish gain. That is why they promote them. Now, I just finished watching a news just now. I was watching this present EFCC boss when he was talking to the judiciary. They invited him. He was talking to them. The Chief Justice of the Federation was there. He was addressing them. He said, let me tell you, the problem the EFCC have, the biggest problem is the judiciary. Because why? You cannot, the Nigerian states don't have system or grant. You cannot be paying the judiciary, the judges, based on the arrangement of 2007. In 2022, you are still paying them with that such an arrangement. And when you know that inflation is everywhere, hunger is everywhere, when a judge cannot even take care of his family with his salary, what did you expect? He will connect with criminal to pervert justice, to give injustice to case. The judges in Nigeria, they will stand on technicality and give a wrong judgment to free somebody who looted Nigeria dry because they are taking their own and put inside their pocket. The EFCC boss is said it to their face that if we want things to go in the right way, the federal government should address the issue of the pay home as the payment of the judges. Because you don't expect somebody who you are paying change and some other person stole a lot and is to determine if this person really stole or not. The EFCC don't have right to call somebody criminal. It's only when the judge have convicted this person and find this person guilty that we all, including the EFCC, can say this person is a criminal. Now the judge that's supposed to do that is living in abject poverty. If he's living in abject poverty, what do you get? He will sow his conscience because of money, because that is the way it goes. You don't expect somebody who is hungry. A hungry man is an angry man. To come and be telling you what is right. When he knows that the money is there and is not being given, it's all right. What is due? Including our what's it called? Our lecturers in the university. They are being paid change in Nigeria. Those are the people that are responsible for our graduates. Those are the people that are responsible to make sure that in all sectors we have graduates that is doing the right thing at the right time to carry the country forward. But they take change home. But it's not done. Rochas should go and face his cause. I told them yesterday, we should not sorry for Rochas. It is what he buy with his money. That is what he's eating now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. We're going to come back to you. I'm very happy that you mentioned the statement, the speech of the EFCC boss, rather EFCC chairman. So I would like us to listen to that particular video here, since you have already mentioned it, then before we move on to the next person. Thank you very much for bringing attention to that.
Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulrashid Bawa, is worried that many corruption cases are lost in court due to technicalities. The situation, he believes, is a setback to the fight against corruption. Mr. Bawa was speaking at the opening of a 3-day capacity building workshop themed Judicial Dynamism, a key factor in the fight against economic and financial crimes, organized for judicial officers, corruption investigators, and prosecutors. The EFCC chairman said his agency has been able to hold its own in the fight against corruption, But he insists corrupt elements are now enabled by the possibility of escaping the long arm of the law on the grounds of technicalities used to discredit serious corruption cases in court.
The perception of the judiciary is also imperative. Rightly or wrongly, the public have always frauded at certain judicial pronouncements that tended to cast the judiciary in the mold of disinterested organ. There are those who hold the view that corruption cases should not be lost just on grounds of technicalities. With every sense of humility, I share the same view with them. As a commission, we do not expect every judicial decision to go our way, but there are instances the EFCC and many Nigerians have been left at a loss about certain judicial pronouncements and decisions, where defendants who obviously have stolen our commonwealth and those who have aided and abetted them have been allowed to go home to enjoy their proceeds of crime on technical grounds.
I believe this forum offers the rare opportunity to critically interrogate not only the prosecution strategy of EFCC and other sister agencies, but also the power of judicial officers in strengthening our jurisprudence through dynamic interpretation of our statutes. We should consciously aim to plug all loopholes being exploited in our laws by criminal elements in our midst.
Choice of the theme of this workshop, judicial dynamism, a key factor in the fight against economic and financial crimes, is not only instructive, but most timely. It is, in fact, a demonstration of an acknowledgement of the existing challenges and obstacles in the way to eliminate corruption, economic and financial crimes in Nigeria.
All right, my people, I thought we should reference to what our brother said earlier on, Joseph Sunday. Yes, you know, the way EFCC are continuing losing cases to judiciary is wrong. It's wrong. That's what our brother was trying to talk about. So I did my research immediately when he was talking to bring that video to your own screen. So I'm going to hand over to Kashi here to continue to call in the next person who needs to contribute to this. Kashi, you have the floor and you have the show. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ninja Watch. First of all, I want to talk about something that Rochas Okorocha did when the EFCC were trying to, storm his house. The daughter was making a video and she was like, "Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. Why would they be doing this? Why would they be barging into our homes? They broke all our bulletproof doors. This is wrong. This is wrong." Are you kidding me? This is something that happens every time. EFCC storms our young boys' homes, storm them in the hotel, storm them everywhere, and we post this thing on social media and nobody has said anything about it. It happens every time, for goodness sakes. This is not the first time EFCC is clamping down on somebody forcefully. This is not the first time it's happening.
No, because their father is more important than all Nigerians now.
This is not the first time. And the truth is, from the information we gathered, they've already gave this man an invitation to come. If your hands are clean, why didn't you go? Why didn't you just go and save Nigerians this stress? Save us this headache. We're going through much as it is already in the country. This thing has been happening. You see our boys coming out. Oh, EFCC. This girl that even went to Big Brother, Dorothy Bako, she came on social media some time ago to talk about how EFCC badging on her by 2 a.m. 2 freaking a.m. And she was practically naked. She was in her home sleeping. EFCC came and nothing was done. She called upon the authorities. She called upon people. Please, look at what EFCC, look at what they are doing. Please come to my head. Nobody said anything. And the news just died like that. So why do you think Nigerians are going to come to your aid when it's your turn? Why? We don't follow you chop the money now. We follow you. Now look at that woman saying, Rochas one name. Oh, my brother, he's my brother, he's my this, he's my that. Please don't take him away because he gives you 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 out of the billions that they've stolen. Okay, now they started shooting and all of you people were running. What Nigerians don't understand is God will not come down and do for you that which he has given us the power to do for ourselves. God not be magician. God is not from your village. He's not your relative. He's not your family member. He will not come down and do for you that which he has given you the power to do for yourself. It's just so crazy how these people think that we are stupid. They really take us as foolish people. I'm really so pained. I was watching the video last night and I'm like, what the hell? And he was saying, oh God, please have mercy. Rochas was saying, God, please have mercy. Father Lord, I thank you. Oh wow. So you know God. Amazing. Great. Guys, that is what I have to say for now. Because if you leave me, I'm just going to keep talking and talking and talking because I am really pained at what is going on in the country. So let's move to the next person. We have Irene's word. Irene's word, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I'm here. Good day, everyone. Good day.
Madam.
Good afternoon, Ms. Kashi. Good to have you here. Mr. Elvis, it's quite a long time. Good to have you today.
Thank you. Thank you.
I greet all the panelists and, of course, all my fellow commenters in the comment section and the viewers at their respective homes and countries. My contribution this afternoon is just that, I would like to start with our Nigerians. It's so sad when I saw them praying outside the Okorocha's building, and the ones that were online, of course. I will see quite some comments, Holy Ghost fire, tagging bloggers, saying all sorts of things. I am happy the way this thing play out right now, because my happiness on this is a message to Nigerians, and especially Nigerian youth. This is to tell them that thing that people are telling them, it cannot work, we cannot do it. These people are so powerful, nothing can penetrate them. Yesterday just demonstrate contrary to all those thoughts. Because when you see the way that man was lying on the floor, calling his mommy, calling God, the children or the family running head to skater, that is to tell you, you can imagine when our youth rise up, just like what happened during the NSAS. They divided themselves in various states where these things happen and batch on these people. Are you telling me that we cannot take over our country? Of course we can. We can. Yesterday just demonstrated that these people, they are just mere human like me and you. Blood runs in their vein. They are scared of gun, just like every Nigerian citizen, just like every other human. Okay, fine. That being said, about people, some people were saying that Rochas was calling on social media. Why did he not call on the people that he know and the people that, he can't. Just as Kachi said earlier, I had that thing running in my head since yesterday, and there is an alleged information out there. It's like the man has been under threat and stuff like that, and he knows exactly what is coming to him. And the period we are now in Nigeria is a critical political period where a lot of things are happening behind the scene, which we cannot even see a lot of them in the cameras. A lot of them doesn't come to social media. So this goes to people that were saying, hey, he's a sitting senator, for crying out loud. Why won't he open the door? Why will he allow them to destroy his home before he could submit for the arrest? Why did he resist the arrest? My people, Rochas is a human being just like me and you. As I earlier said, it was demonstrated in that video. Rochas have information that you and I don't have. The guy probably have been receiving some threats that you and I don't know. And people has been using armed forces uniform to perpetrate all kind of crime in Nigeria. Probably Rochas never believed that they are the real EFCC. It's possible he has been at alert over any given thing, because anybody can storm your home now with a force uniform and said, I am a soldier or I am a police, I am this. At the end of the day, you realize that they are just mere criminal. Before you realize it, people are dead, blood has been shed all over the place. So I think that is one of the reasons why it could possibly resist that arrest to that extent of allowing them to break into his home the way they did. And another thing, people are blaming people, saying that it's because it's from the Southeast, it's a political arrest. Of course, it's a political arrest. We know how those things work in Nigeria. And if Nigeria government don't want people to be having those feeling of tagging certain issue to certain region in Nigeria, they should act 100% fair to every part of Nigeria, because we have all these criminals all over our country. We have them in the West, we have them in the North, we have them in the South. So you don't go for a particular set of people. Some people cannot stay. It's like me hearing some people talking about the owners of Nigeria, the owners of Nigeria. Honestly, that statement, anytime I hear it, I got sick. I feel sick about it. You know, people cannot come out and be claiming the so-called owners of Nigeria. So you can't make people to be saying that of the obvious. Some people feel they are the owners of Nigeria. Some people feel untouchable in that country, which are in the space of all the whole of these people committing this crime. Majority of them, they committed all this crime together. Then at the end of the day, you see them, EFCC, going after some certain people, while some certain parts and some certain areas are untouchable. Of course, I love what happened to Rochas, because his embezzlement is not a secret to anybody that is a citizen of Nigeria. But all I'm saying is that everything should be done the right way. They should be fair to themselves and to we, the citizens of the country. If you go for this, make sure you go for the rest and hunt them down. If it's a political arrest, every other person vying for the posts in every part of the country, they have to checkmate them and make sure, okay, this one hand is clean, we can't go for this. And anyone that the hand is not clean should be dealt with, and they should they should bring the person down as well. It shouldn't be something of only here or only this particular side or no other particular side. Of course, I am not siding any criminal. I am not siding any of our politicians. We have been here over the time in this platform fighting against these people, shouting at. We have, in fact, many of us have lost our voices to this thing, trying to make our voice heard. We are tired. Many of us abroad are stuck here. We are stuck here. For God's sake, there are people in diaspora that have not visited Nigeria for the past food that is not our food, people that we get culture with, land like slaves, some live a bit better than others. Take it. Can't come home. Why? Because these people have made the country on. Don't have to rate Nigeria right now, because in the map, Nigeria is actually nowhere to be found. So
much, Madam.
When all these things are happening, anything they want to do, let them do it, but let them do it and make it fair and make it equal to every part that put the country in the condition it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Irene's word. I think that delivery was straight, and you hit the nail on the head. Thank you so much. Let's move to, is this Christ or Christ?
Yeah, let's
Hello. Hello.
Is that
Can you
Christ
hear
or
me?
Christ? Yes, I can
Yes,
hear you.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Can you
here.
turn on? Can you turn down the radio set or the TV set or whatever it is that you're listening to?
Can you hear
Please?
me?
Thank you. Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
better.
Okay,
Good
fine.
afternoon, Mr. Christ.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my fellow panelists, and good afternoon, my Nigeria Watch family. I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you.
So, for me, we should remove tribalism, but there's nothing, Nigeria cannot work at this stage without tribalism, religion. I will tell you what happened to Rochas Okorocha yesterday. I can tell you it was the right for a man that has betrayed his home just because of money, just because of influence. He has betrayed his home. He was trying to pull a political storm yesterday. Hello?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So he was trying to pull a political storm yesterday. Those are just political bababash. Let's talk about we will rise Nigeria. Not these political elites that come and give us one. We are not supposed to be debating upon Russia because it's nothing to be debated on. You can see they self one Nigeria, we are not one. What are we debating on a man that is in his house is telling who has the EFCC? Is it not APC government? Why are they hurting Russians now? But Russians was the one who was their political jigabone. So what are we talking about? We are not supposed to be debating this because these are. If we look it on the political side, Russia that these people have eaten, they know what they are doing. It's just like my son. Yeah, go and be the scapegoat now. I will remove you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning you won't see him again. The 20 billion it's nothing. It's just the way we deliberate here. Tomorrow we'll still deliberate. That's the way they see Nigeria to be. That's why they will go and give our mom, not our mom, all those sugar, rice, everything. They'll be fine for the next 4 years. These are just political storm. And let's not just debate on and find other things to deliberate on. Not these people. These people know what they are doing. These are political strikes. Just to distract everybody from the main, these are APC strikes. So that debate, okay, now fine. Today, now Nigerians, which one is raining now? Carry your load, oh, brother. Carry your. Another will come again next 2 weeks. So carry your load. These are just to make you believe this. These political elites, they know what they are doing. They have the North today. They have impoverished the North to the extent they cannot do anything. If they give them, if they just tell them now, thank God we the Satanans, we still have a say. Sometimes we can still rise just because we are civilized, educationally wise, and the rest, and otherwise. But those people, they don't even have. You're talking about someone that can't even bear 1,000 naira now. You say you want to go and kill Buhari, it will kill you. Who are the EFCC? Look at all of them. They are Northerners. Let's be realistic. They are Northerners. If you look forget. I hate that man, Rochas Okorocha. All those women, those useless women,
Language, please.
those
Language.
I'm
Can't use
sorry.
hateful words here.
No, sorry, I understand. Those women that you were seeing there, they were paid, they were stage managed, and the rest just this Rochas, this was a stage managed this thing. You won't hear about him again. Where is this man that the minister of what was his name again? Where is he now that was in prison for almost for a year plus? He's dead now. He says his mother money that is eating. He has been a billionaire before he brought Obasanjo to power. He gave Obasanjo 500 million at that point. At then, do you know what's 500 million? So you don't mind these people. They just want to deceive you and make you feel. That's why they are always attacking the Satanans. Because the civilization is there. Thank you, Nigeria
Thank
Watch.
you
Thank
so
you.
much, Mr. Price. Thank you so much for that input. The next person on our screen is Mr. Midwest. Mr. Midwest, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon, my fellow panelists, listeners, and viewers. I greet all of you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Mr. Midwest, can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
if we are going to take a history school today, can I take my pen and paper?
Bro, nice. Wait for your turn now.
You are very free, my brother.
Mr. Midwest, please go ahead.
Okay. So the thing is this, this issue that we are debating here today, we need to first of all look at the reason why, behind the motive why these people got Okorocha arrested. Actually, Nigeria is what I call all corrupt, sir. Even the former EFCC boss, corruption brought him down. A lot of things are going on. It's a country that has been designed to only to be corrupt, designed to destroy, designed to kill. You know, that's all. So for me, I feel these are all political motivated and ethnic motivated, because a lot of Northerners are there that are worse than Okorocha. But one thing we have to learn from this thing is this: all politicians in Nigeria, from president to the lowest level of political elite in Nigeria, they are all afraid. The handwriting on the wall is very clear. Crisis is looming. The forthcoming election will be so tough because the Northerners are not going to let power go easily. They are strategizing. They have plan A, plan B, plan C to make sure the power goes to North. So some of those power is what they are activating today. I told you, Okorocha will be free, but there will be condition. Just go and mark my word. And that condition is going to be secret. You will serve the master, then we will free you. And it's going to happen to a lot of certain politicians, particularly that Southeast. Those that want to make an attempt to resist the support they are going to demand from them, they will be arrested. Very soon, till APC nominates, their candidate, you will see a lot of people will go down, as far as they are not on their part. That is what I feel here. I'm not saying these guys are good, because I don't see anyone that is good. And again, we have to understand that this rottenness of Nigeria is already in our blood as people, as a Nigerian. Because even if they restructure Nigeria today, these are the problems we're going to face. But however, the difference is that now I will be able to hold my own people accountable for things not working. Instead of them giving excuse, it is that man in Aso Rock that is our problem. So there will not be a chance for them to give that silly excuse anymore. So it will be time for them to build and develop. And there will be true revolution. What is it called? Revolution, yeah. Because under this circumstance, Nigeria is not even in existence, so revolution can never happen. This is just the truth. If you are talking of revolution, how is it going to happen? If you are doing it in the South, the Northerners will tell you, you are trying to do it against my brother. I'm not part of that. If you are doing it in the North, the South are going to tell you, you are doing it against our brother. So if you look at it, we are not one originally, and we can never be one under this circumstance, except we restructure ourselves so that people can know exactly who and who is responsible for a particular thing. If you blame your state governor for insecurity, it will point to the federal. The federal will point to this one. We don't have anybody to hold accountable. So the EFCC is a tool for political purpose. It's no longer, fulfilling its purpose. Why Obasanjo formed it? Even the Obasanjo that formed it was corrupt to the teeth, to all level. His administration was highly corrupt. Those guys, they looted the whole country. They never achieved any proper project or anything for Nigeria. So they never arrested anybody. How many of them went to jail? So it's something that has to do with politics, something that has to do with ethnicity. So that is a very big problem. So for me, I feel that the youth should be concerned, because our politicians, they don't sleep with two eyes closed, just the way you cannot sleep with your two eyes closed because of insecurity. Everybody is confused because there is no chance for any of them to say truth into the issue that is on ground. If you say truth, this FCC will come and pick you. So just keep on praising for this wrongdoing, give praises to them, and they will continue to protect you. Maybe one day everything will explode. And I assure you, if Nigeria make boom today, just look at the answers. Ordinary riot, Jagaban was already in France. Many of them were already inside their helicopter to run away. So just imagine until the few that was brave enough took concrete steps to stop it before it expand to somewhere. Because it would have expanded to ethnic crisis along the line, because the Northerners would have joined that NSAS so easily to a point where they will never retreat. They will just speak to them after their Friday sermon and tell them, no, you can't fight your brother. It is like this. It is written like this. You see all of them, they will drop and say, no, go and do your thing. And again, we in the South, we are too very, very divided. As we speak today, there is a court case going on. The Northerners have submitted a petition to a court. They want to leave Nigeria. They want every ethnic people to go and do their own referendum. And there was a court hearing, I think 3 days or 4 days ago, where some people came out from the South and tell you, I am not this, I am not that. We really need to identify ourselves first and come to a round table and start talking together as one and build on things that make us as a that to avoid things that divide us and build on things that, you know, that keep us close or that put us together. So this is what I believe. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Midwest. Thank you so much for that delivery. Brother Nice, is your turn, no?
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. I greet you all.
Good afternoon, Brother Nice. Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you so very much for inviting me again. Yeah, I think I've heard that sister Irish word. What we were the same thing that I said yesterday. That's the same thing she was saying about the injustice that is happening in Nigeria. So she spoke well, and what I'm trying to understand, I want to say is that we that is talking now, what are we doing to change the system? What action are we taking? It's not by talking without taking no action. We have to take action the way we speak. If I ask how many of them, now the election is just by the corner, and we say we want change. We don't want this same system. What are we doing to change this system? Not by coming to social media, to Nigeria Watch to complain every time. The way you complain, you still need to put actions into work. Like me now, I'm playing my own part. If I come here now, the way I speak now, I still call Nigeria direct and make sure I contribute to what is the next election. There's a campaign now, Moyele is campaigning. There's a GoFundMe. What are they doing? What are they contributing? If we here are contributing to real support of Moyele Sowore for this change that we are claiming for, even though it's €1, €5, it's going to go a long way in this election. Me have print t-shirts, have print banners in Nigeria to support Moyele Sowore. What are we doing? It's not by coming here to complain. At the end of the day, when election time comes, there's no changes. No, it's only to come here just to complain. No, it does not make. As we talk, we still need to display the actions as well. That is how we will. That is what will show that we are really ready for this, for the system to work, for the system to change. You understand? Right. Yeah, because I'm working with AAC, the ones that you people know, that you people believe, work with them. And anybody that really clamor for better Nigeria, I believe that person need to work with Moyele Sowore. There's GoFundMe there to support Moyele Sowore. People are coming here every day to complain. Oh, it's only money bags that can win the election. Moyele don't have the manpower. Only little thing that you will contribute can go a long way in this election. Not by complaining. You know, we need to sensitize our people. So, your people that is people around you, call them, tell them that this is the right thing for them to do. You understand? That is the way we will make things work. You know?
Okay.
That is what I believe. Not by coming here to complain every time. We need to put that action. Let those whole people know that yes, we really mean business. We are ready to take our country back from them. That is what we have to do. You know? So all those ones there's too much division. When you will come to speak and bring a solution, somebody else will come here and counter your solution. And there are some of them that will speak, that will not even bring any suggestion. You know, if you are speaking, at the end of the day, bring suggestion, bring a solution. We are going to get out of this mess that we are now in Nigeria, because this, we are not finding it funny. You know, look at insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. That one is there. If we don't change the system, you think this insecurity is going to stop? No. They will still continue kidnapping our family back home. You know, so we need to do something about it. We need to come together. Let's support Omoyele Sowore. Me, I don't care if he's going to win the election or if he's not going. Me, I prefer to give my vote to Omoyele Sowore. I will not give it to all those good people. If we have this kind mindset, all the youth, if we had the same mindset, we can win these people. Money is not everything. You understand? It's just division that is among us that is drawing us back. This division. We don't want to support Omoyele Sowore. Many people still prefer to vote all these old people that's been oppressing them for ages. You know. So me, that is the reason why I don't talk too much. I believe in action. You understand? Action speaks louder than words.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brian. Nice for that delivery. I also think action speaks louder than words. We cannot exactly keep talking and talking and talking without putting in any works. That means we'll keep talking for the rest of our lives if we don't put in any action towards the plenty talk where all of us they talk. Yes, we know most of you guys are in the diaspora and everything. You can do your own 2 cents, even if it's to instigate your people back home to make sure they get their voters card to vote and all of that. You know, you hear people saying things like, "I beg you, our votes not going to even count. You go there, you go vote. Our votes not going to count." The truth is, if your vote is not going to count, these people will not be campaigning. They will not be spending millions doing this or doing that. Your vote actually counts. So let's instigate.
God bless you, my sister. The vote counts. It's just lazy people that use that one as an excuse.
Yes, the vote actually counts. If it doesn't count, these guys will not be spending millions campaigning here and there. Today they go wear Yoruba clothes. Tomorrow they go wear Hausa clothes. Next tomorrow they go wear Igbo clothes. All because of campaign, all the strategy where they do. Next tomorrow you go see them go one primary school where we never see them go before. Follow them, they chop rice and banana. We know these things. We see it every time. It happens every 4 years. This is their strategy. So please, let's
my sister, they said our vote don't count. Look at what happened look at what happened in just take example of the election in Edo State. Do you know that everyone that supported our governor, we follow INEC to where they count that ballot box, and we were counting it with them. That's the reason why they could not fraud that election. You know. So our vote counts. People should not give excuse.
Vote counts. I'm really of the opinion, because these guys will not be swearing, will not be shedding tears. Okay, now yesterday a friend of mine was telling me that the other day somewhere in Ojuelegba when they were doing when they were voting, that those people had to put area boys there. If you vote for another party, they will beat you. They will beat you. So you don't have a choice. If you are coming there to vote, you have to vote for a particular party. So they know these things. They know your vote actually counts. If your vote doesn't count, they will not be going the extra mile to try and convince us to come and be giving us speech. How they will make Nigeria look like America come 2025. How they will change $1 to ₦1. If it doesn't count, these guys will not be going through all this stress. They will just do whatever they feel like, and it actually counts. So I'm calling on all of you in the diaspora, please call your people back home. Let them know that their vote counts. Let them get their voters card and get ready to change this narrative. Because I want to believe that so many people in the diaspora are not there because of choice. They are there because of condition. If things were to be better back in Nigeria, most people will not just want to go and look for greener pastures. So I'm calling on all of us, please to kindly do the right thing, like Branai said. Action speaks louder than word. Somebody in the comment section by Gilbert Greg said EFCC na scam. This whole thing was politically motivated by Idemudia Ibito. So guys, I'm going to go around again. I want to throw this question to you. Do you really think EFCC na scam? We're going to go to Mr. Destiny, please. Mr. Destiny.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me again once more. Normally, for me, EFCC na the highest scam for the whole world, not only for Nigeria, for the whole world.
Scam.
EFCC na the biggest scam
world.
for the whole world. We EFCC never know what they do. Just
do you
now when
have
they call them.
any points? Do you have any points to back that up?
Attorney General of the Federation, we don't know how many house where he get. How much be salary? How much be salary? Where he get all those things? Where they buy all those jeep they give people, say for humanitarian. How much be salary? How much be allowance? So yes, it's now the biggest scam for the whole world. So that one we know. Those are we know. Nothing we fit do.
Okay.
And another way, one of my brother talk about ASU for students. Me believe say na student na them want the house. Not be saying na government they hold them.
Now they want the house. Why you talk so?
If all the old students went to Nigeria enter street, who as they take shoot first staff, they don't let them shoot like that.
They don't protest since they protest.
Those that one not be protest. When they protest for only do the rest when they
protest for Edo, for Lagos.
How many people they come out? You don't understand what I try to talk. How many people they come out?
The government have succeeded in putting fear on people's body. People they fear.
If you listen to BBC.
So person mama go to say I beg my pikin no go anywhere. I beg go now you be my
not be with the talk. Not be with the talk. Ayan Debanjo. I listened to Ayan Debanjo for BBC Pidgin the other day in the interview. Now the guy we can say now the youth and then no one change the country. Say if they're ready, they will change them. Now the girl come tell and say, but they come out for instance now they keep people. Is there now I tell the guy say when military day, people they protest, they key, they see they protest, they go. Because they know what they want. Finally, what the military do, they hands up. Even this Europe, all of us run console, not the same thing. People die before things happen. Some people for Nigeria go tell you, say, Mona, come back out. Yeah, you come back now. You know. So since when they will come back, how many people they back, if not be few people? Yeah, then we see person will come back, stand. We see una they say come back out, come back, may you come to start. In come start. How many people stand with her? Not past few. Where God will bless all of them. So all those people when they shall come back, now then they have first has passed so if time reach. So that make me I always believe say my brother talk about that student. Me believe say I don't want to stay out. Because if all of them come outside, I listen to their ASU youth ability that they for China. When they say they want protest, they want to do the primary. Now they tell us well, but people feel come hijack them. That man talk something where I really know it's not true. He say anybody who want to come hijack protest, then our government is send them come. And they go know how to repair those people. So if you listen to that kind of statement and everything where they go, you know say now students don't even want the house. Honestly, all of them don't know say now those kinds know how they from the come. Now know how they from the come. All the problem where they we stand once and for all to do it. If all the whole student park come outside, I remember a country where I did here. You get a time where they increase food stuff for market. Now students now they come outside begin protest. I tell you the next week I understand. I know there's a little bit thing where me at the talk. Not be say for management of protest saying the same thing. No, but if we want to get it right, according to Alhaji Musa, why they listening to for Wazobia FM, he said Nigeria never hungry. How we they don't hungry? How we don't beat them where they all of them for come outside do the needful. Because no guy want to kill all of us. You know, so some people they true the hungry never beat us, and make them not they talk on come back house when you know the person did there where they shout up and down. All of them are not enter house. So Now let God. Now go. If I God don't even go help us, God don't give us power to help do it. Even Bible talk and say, "Waiting God don't give you power to do, you know the, come give, come make it come down for you because He don't give you the power for you
That's
to take
right.
one."
That's right. Okay, thank you, Mr. Destiny. Let's move to Mr. Joseph Sunday. So, do you think EFCC is a scam?
Thank you very much. My brother said the EFCC is a scam. I will agree with him to some extent based on the way they are operating. But in the real sense, it's not supposed to be a scam. It's an anti-graft agency. So they are there to give strength or give power to we who are the ordinary citizens of Nigeria, to give hope that whosoever that loot her resources can also be punished for his or her heart. Now, today, based on the way they are using it, some people will say they are scam. I admitted to some extent because why I will say to some extent, EFCC is not it's not an organization that is on its own. It's not autonomous. You understand? They are dependent. They are not independent. They depend on the directive of the president to act. You understand? When it comes to this heavyweight, political heavyweight, EFCC is also afraid. You understand? If you don't know, because they can just say one guy on the top can just call now and say this also person like this, also person like this, let him go. He will go because I can remember vividly two persons recently, two among the people EFCC have sentenced to jail. They have, as in, they are luckily to be convicted to
Okay,
jail.
so your take is EFCC na scam, but not entirely scam.
Yeah, because I can remember vividly recently, two people that was convicted. The president want to make his pardon. He released two out of what EFCC have labored for years. That is to tell you, when EFCC arrests somebody, no matter the crime that person committed, these are people that have been found guilty. The president still find them pardon and let them go. No matter the crime they will commit, if the president say let that person go, he will go. That is the organ on top. So EFCC is just a human being like you. It's not a branch of government on its own. They are under the executive. You understand?
Right. Thank you so much, Mr.
that is for the EFCC.
Yes,
now
that's the question I asked. If EFCC is a scam,
I have to have my time now. You only ask me question, but this is my time now.
Is a question. Mr. Joseph, please, okay, go ahead, please.
But this is my time. When people speak, they speak long, but don't allow me to say what I have to say, please.
Okay, please go ahead, but please make it quick.
Like my brother said, people should come home. It's not making a wrong statement when he said people should come home and support the political structure or the political terrain to make sure that the person that will want come into power. He's right to some extent, but it's not fully also right. Because why? I've been saying it in this platform from the beginning that in politics, you need money to do whatever you want to do, because you don't look at the way it is done in a developed society and say that is the way it can be done in Nigeria. No. Nigeria, the people that are in the rural area, they don't believe on your preaching. They believe on what you can give to them. You can convince them to some extent, but on election day, they believe on what you have on the table. That is where money comes in. That is number one. Number two, you see, when you say you want to convince person and you want to make sure you get hold of the voters, how do you get hold of the voters? The voting registration is the main point. When you cannot mobilize people to go and register and have a voter's card, that is the main point where it started, where the politics is being kicked up. If you cannot mobilize people to go and register, you see, people mobilize that person you want to go and talk to come and vote for you on election day. People mobilizing right from the day he went to go and register his voter's card. Now, this person has been taken to where he's registering his voter's card. He was transport, he was giving water or feed that very day, or even giving some tips and say, take this, because the people believe on what you can give them. The people is the greatest problem. You understand? Those voters, you and I that is in Europe, who know how things are supposed to work. Many of us are fortunate we cannot go to Nigeria to go and vote, to go and cast our vote. I always ask Niger Watch, why is it that the energy and our money that we use in supporting Obaseki to come for the second time, why can't we use that energy to get this right when things are going wrong? When the government also refused to do the right thing in Edo State, why can't these people in diaspora stand up to their responsibility and say, we brought you there, we finance people, we threaten people to go and vote for you, they voted for you, and now you are in power, you are not doing what you told us. Why can't they also mobilize to tell the governor this is the right thing you're supposed to do? And finally, this Niger Watch program, this is just limited to Edo State when it comes to our power on what we can do financially and politically. What we can do in politics is limited to Edo State to some extent. To a large extent is limited to Edo State. So when we are talking about the whole Nigeria, it is very difficult because we have a lot of tribes in Nigeria and we have a lot of states. To convince these people, mostly the Hausa, is very difficult. That is all I have to say. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Joseph Sunday. So the question on ground is EFCC na scam. Say EFCC na scam. So let's move to Mr. Midwest. Mr. Midwest, please.
Okay, thank you, my sister. You know, this problem is for me, EFCC is a complete scam, even from the days of Obasanjo. All the security agency in Nigeria, they are all scam. I'm just telling you, because as far as any security agency, they don't have what is called self-autonomy that protect them from the constitution. The president have right to appoint anybody, sack anybody at any time. So that thing will always work for the president. So you can't check the president. You can't check the people in power. You cannot do anything. So it's selective. That is just the problem. If you look at the appointee itself, even into the head of this it's something that has to do with tribe, friends, committee of friends, select people that is close to you to go and handle it. That is it. That's why we have all these problems. EFCC is not working for interest of Nigeria, because if EFCC, according to the advice and recommendation given to Obasanjo to create EFCC to help Nigeria, if that is the recommendation and the step that he actually followed, this corruption by now would have been minimized. But because all of them, they are all corrupt, as I said, they always look for loophole. If I do it like this, it will block my own interest. So therefore, there is no need to go to that area. If I do it like this, it will block the interest of my own people. There's no need to go to that area. Like as that my brother said, we have been campaigning here. Look, we did our best for our governor. What is he doing today? You were having hope that your governor is going to do fantastic. That's why you supported him. Everybody was having hope that Buhari will come to rescue us in a very, very difficult situation. Rather, he came in and he wasn't the situation because Nigerians voted for him. When people heard of Jonathan, when he was coming, they voted for him heavily because we believe he's going to deliver, he's going to do better than the rest people. He's from South. He will find solution to the pollution. He will look for a way to set up a standard that have to regulate this, our natural resources for the benefit of everybody. What did he do? Even he was surrounding himself to some extent with very qualified people in terms of economy, like Ngozi Awala. They were not unable to offer anything. I told you, it is the foundation that is our problem. If we don't have anybody that is brave enough to confront this situation, whether Osowore or whatever, if you are just coming in, you don't know. Look, Ole Wike, among political leaders, is the one that said, my VAT belongs to me. If Zamfara gold belongs to Zamfara gold, why must ours oil belong to Nigeria? No political leaders has ever been bold with this man that is on seat to ever make that statement. None of them. So because of the attitude of the SASAT governor, that is why Wike started stepping down. He wanted to push forward for more things. We need brave somebody that will say, look, let's restructure Nigeria. It's not working and it's not going to work. If you put anybody there and the person is believing is coming to make Nigeria to work without going back to that foundation of what I call regional government and look into this constitution. Because this constitution that we are complaining today, mind you, the Fulani never started to use it to govern Nigeria. They gave it to a South West somebody. South man use it. We didn't see it. So now we are complaining like babies. And we say we are educated than them, we are intelligent than them. So we need to see what is on ground. What is on ground? What is at stake now? The political arena is very tense. A lot of things are going on behind the scene. The president wants to select who will be the next president of Nigeria, and he's doing it systematically, hoping to push it to his brother because he believes in his people more than anything. So I don't think if we say even Osowore, I'm not bringing Osowore. Osowore, these are delegate parties that they are doing now. We don't know exactly they are going to nominate their party yet. We just need to wait and see how we're going to follow up the campaign. Currently, nobody is contesting with Osowore in his party. If not, he would have been going here and there and be, looking for delegate also. It doesn't mean because he found a party is an automatic ticket. If someone was there to stand up, look, I want to be the president, then there will be delegate. So he will start searching for delegate. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. West. Thank you so much. Brian Nice, next to you. Say EFCC na scam.
My dear sister, EFCC don't be scam.
Okay, and why do you say so?
It's an agency that was put in place to enforce the rule of law. But the politician, the executive, and the cabal, they hijack that agency, they weaponize it to torment the masses. And the individual that is in their radar, any individual that is in their radar, they will use this agency against them. Those agency that was put in place to work for everybody, to sanitize to enforce the rule of law. It's not a scam. Okay. It's just the president and the cabal around them and the politicians that weaponize that agency to torment the people. You understand? Yeah. So it's not that is just the truth.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a scam. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian. Nice. Next on my screen we have Miss Irene's World. Please, can you hear me? Irene's World. The Irene's World. Okay, I guess she's not ready for us. Let's move to the next person.
I'm here. I'm here, Kathy.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just that.
So the question now is, say EFCC na scam?
Honestly, I don't think EFCC is a scam.
Okay.
The problem I think is the people they answer to. The government is not allowing them to be independent. If they are allowed to be independent, I think they will deliver better, even though many people in Nigeria is corrupt. I think after searching or after changing leaders or changing workers that are there, I think at a time they should be able to get people that we actually do the job and deliver very well. But another thing is for you, just like what Mr. Joseph Sunday was saying before, they have lost so many cases to the judiciary system. Okay, one thing is for them to do their job. What about taking it further? And what about, for example, now this guy that they place as the head that we are seeing, we do his job. At the end of the day, you report to the one on top. Maybe the one on top has collected something from one thing or the other. Just make a command. I want you to leave that case alone, or that case closed, or the file closed, or whatever how they do it. It will not work that way. The scam I see here is the authority they answer to, and the people that that controls them. That is actually, for me personally, that is the scam I see here. I did not really think the institution on his own is a scam.
It's a scam. Okay. Thank you so much, the Irene. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
We're going to move to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
We're doing very well, thank you.
Right.
So the question on ground is, should EFCC in a scam?
You don't need to ask that one now. Yes, it's not big scam.
So why do you say so?
That institution is the biggest scam that the Nigeria government have ever created.
Okay.
So when they created the EFCC, they took men from NDLEA, they took men from police, they picked them from every department and turned them to become an EFCC. If you look at it, right from the creation of EFCC, it's always a Fulani man that they always use as the head. And there is none of the politicians that have really be arrested and go to jail by the EFCC. It's only the common men, the poor men that they themselves are picking up, arresting and prosecuting and sending them to jail. But those ones they call the elite that are the worst corrupt human being on earth, they keep giving those people a leverage. Just like what happened to Rochas Okorocha. Look at the way his house will be ransacked, Rofrando, as if maybe we are in war. Look at the way they were shooting without no control. Look at the way they entered the man's house into his ceiling, all the way down to his bedroom. The only thing that that man was a weak man. If that has to be my house, my sister, I swear by God, that man will did that silly, I will blow him out. You understand me? Because that's the vision of my privacy. So I'm telling you, this is a national thing. I will blow him out because it's not done anywhere in the world. With that alone, that will tell you that system is compromised. That institute is a corrupt institute. That institute is a criminal institute. Since I was born till now, I've been all over the world. I've never seen a thing like that happens. You want to arrest somebody that is not a life threatening to others? Fine, he's a corrupt man. All you have to do, if you come to his house, you ask after him, and he will come and you either you handcuff him or you escort him to your vehicle and take him away. Than creating a war scene. That's a war scene. That's a war scene. That's a trauma on his family. So EFCC in itself is a big scam, a big time scam that the Fulanis have hijacked to their own profit. So till EFCC bring Mangu to book. Mangu was formerly their boss. That stole so much from that country. And Mangu is a free man, working free, even having a political appointee by the same government, by the same President Buhari. So there's no other scam, in this earth that is bigger than EFCC.
Okay.
EFCC is a corrupt scam that they use to fight their opponent who is not cooperating with them. That is just it.
Okay.
Okay, the way you said it now, it's not EFCC, it's not our security agent is not there that have the problem. It's our politicians. It's our
president. Let me tell you something, brother Nice. Let me tell you something how it works. If you appoint me to be the head of a criminal investigation department, and I'm doing my findings, and I see that what I'm doing is right, and you are pushing me not to do it, it's two things I will do. I either cooperate with you, or I will resign. Let me refresh our memories. We remember a party Osayende, who was formerly the Inspector General Police, in Nigeria during time of Babangida. You remember very well when Georgina was killed in Benin. They tried to cover up that scene, but Paddy Osayende came to Benin by himself, to take that mission that this is my state. I must find the person. Guess what? He was about to, he ransacked the whole place. He called the person. I was about to make an arrest. Guess what happened? Babangida called him from Aso Rock and told him to abort that case. He says never. That this person must be brought to, he committed a sin of murder. He has to be brought to book. Then the next thing they asked him, if he doesn't return back to Abuja and leave that case, then they'll fire him. That man was fired because he was fighting for the right thing to do. So that is the way it works. And
that is the reason. That is what I just said before. That is those cabal that is power.
That will tell you that all of them they are corrupt. It's a corrupt.
That is what we are in the same page,
Mr. Ken, your take is EFCC now scam, right? That's your take.
Big time.
All right. Thank you very, very much for that.
Yeah.
Sister, there's a thing I wanted to explain to you.
We're going to come back to everyone again just now. Please let me just take a moment to acknowledge everybody in the comment section. I see you, Andrew. I see you, Omokole Godfrey. I hope I called that correctly. I see you, Babajide Kiwa, and our mommies of all mommies, Mommy Diaspora. I see you always here supporting, always here giving us your love. I see you, Omonike Abayomi. I see you guys in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining us. Henry, I see you. Osas, I see you. I see you guys. Kelvin Drake, I see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Frank Lewis, thank you so much for joining us today. We will not be anything without you guys, so we thank you for your constant support and your love. God bless you, and we hope God continues to see us through this perilous time. Thank you all so much. So, guys, it just came to our notice that Buhari has sacked Buhari just sacked the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. So I just got that information right now from Nigeria Watch. So we're going to be rounding up the show very soon so we can prepare ourselves to come back again by 4 or 5 p.m. to talk about this particular issue. President Muhammadu Buhari reportedly sacked CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. We're going to come back by 5 o'clock to talk about that. So I'm going to give everybody another chance for us to just round up everything that we've talked about so far about the invasion of the EFCC on Rochas Okorocha, and if EFCC has come, if you think the whole thing was politically motivated, let's just round up this broadcast and get ready for the next one. Thank you very much. So the first person on my screen is Mr. Midwest. Mr. Midwest, please.
Thank you very much, madam. So for me, I just want all Nigerians to understand that the EFCC is an agent of the government and is under the president, so it's subject to the command of the president. And everything that happened to Okorocha is politically motivated. It's an attempt to seize the forthcoming election because Buhari is bent here to select exactly who will take the mantle of the leadership. So we should be wise, and at the same time, as we are campaigning for election, we'll come and change this. We should also be preparing our mind for what I call unintended crisis or something that we did not prepare for, because Southeast is boiling. We see people are so hungry. The Northeast is boiling. Northwest is boiling. We see bare food soldier be offloaded in Benin. Nobody is controlling them. Boko Haram has been, thousands of them has been released. There is no trace about them. So you can see the chances for a heavy crisis is becoming inevitable. So we should prepare our mind for all scenario. So that is what I have to say here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Midwest. And let's move to Brother Nice. Brother Nice, you're up next, please.
Yeah, thank you. What I have to say is that, what happened in Rochas Okorocha house is injustice for me. Is injustice. So I said it yesterday that they're supposed to invite him, not going to his house to humiliate him and start shooting gun as if he's a war front. So it's not done. That's injustice to him. So at least he has his right to be presented in court and to give fair hearing in court. So, and secondly, we don't need to just speak about politics every time. We have a lot of problems that we have to sensitize our people about back home. Like all those our guests that are sleeping with animals, dog, and all those things. There's a lot of problem. Things are going on, so we need to speak about those things. So I will want you to drug our people that is taking drugs and all those kind of things. We need to sensitize, talk about those things. So child marriage and all those things. So I want you to bring some of those kind of programs sometimes. Let's talk about it. Thank you, my sister.
We'll do that. Thank you so much, brother. Nice. Thank you very much. Let's go to Engineer Ken, please.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. I mean, what Brother Knight just said, it is true that we have a very big problems, not only in politics, but in social welfare, what is going on in our country. Right now, there's the drug that they are making right now in black market in Nigeria. Very, very, very dangerous. If we don't talk to our parents, mostly those young parents, that all they know about is for their children to go make money for them. If we don't start
we're going to try and impute one of these discussion on our show this evening. We're going to impute it so we can all discuss about what is affecting each and every one of us directly or indirectly. We'll do that. So we'll make sure we'll put that in this evening.
Okay, but for now, my final take would be this: that they should allow EFCC to work on their own.
Okay.
No, they should allow them to work on their own, because these guys, they are among the whole institute that they have in Nigeria. EFCC are the most paid ones. They pay them more than the police. They pay them more than the army. They pay them very, very handsomely. They make a lot of money, and yet they don't allow them to work, and they say control them. It's a shameful thing that in this 21st century, a country that they call Nigeria, that's supposed to be a leader to other African countries, have been backstabbed. I've been shortchanged, by the so-called politicians. There is no elite in that country, and there's no leaders in that country. So it's so bad. It's so bad. That is the worst thing that the British people, the colonial masters, that's the worst thing that they gave to us. Because Nigeria as a country is full of 320 tribes, different dialects in that country. And it was a different region, and a different monarch, of which mine was one of the biggest monarch in that Africa region. So if we can take back the hands of time and let it be the way it was, I believe we will not be having this kind of problems that we are all passing through. If that country cannot be reset back again, to the way it was before, we're going to be having more problems that will lead to war. That will lead to war. Right now in the East, there is war going on in the East already. There is war going on already in the North. It is only the South and the Southwest that is a little bit slow, because the citizens there are not reacting, even though they are being killed, almost every day, but they refuse to react. Just like yesterday, I was watching a show by this brother, what was his name again? Something Ekpo, one Asian guy like that. He was saying that on Sunday that the Christian body is supposed to do a rally, a protest in Benin. And the next thing they call off that protest. They're supposed to do it around 1 or 2 o'clock, starting from that mission road there by the Catholic Church. The next thing they call off that protest. That protest was a protest that's supposed to they talk about the killing of Christians in the north and the killing of Christians all over Nigeria, But the next thing they call off that protest and everybody sat at home. You see, these are the things that is not right. And those Christian leaders that call off that protest, they are compromised already. They got their own fair share of the money already. They were all paid. They paid them already. Okay. They will not tell you that it's a security threat. You see, if all these people don't go down, that country will not grow. The politicians, the Muslim leaders, and the Christian leaders. Okay. They have to go down. If they don't go down, that nation will remain a shithole country. Excuse my language, but it is the fact.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Engineer Ken. Thank you so much.
Engineer Ken, if you don't start to the talk, we don't come on here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
You guys, I have to go so I can prepare and come back again.
Don't mind, but now he's pulling my legs. No, he's pulling my shoe. And my thigh is bigger than his leg.
Bye.
You guys already threw something to me for us to talk about, and I'm going to make my research this evening so we can come back again by 6 p.m. I just confirmed the time is going to be 6 p.m. So we can come back again by 6 p.m. and talk about what is affecting us directly or indirectly, affecting us as humans, not respective of our culture, of our race or anything. So Mr. Midwest, you're showing us your face today. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So thank you guys.
Mr. Midwest, now when we want to go, you can't show your face. This one not be shit.
Anytime I can show.
This is na lie, la corruption.
I will call EFCC for me, maybe.
They shoot people for your country today. They keep people for your country today.
No, that one yesterday. The guy go he drink agbo.
For which country? For Sweden?
No, for America, for US.
For America.
You guys,
for Texas. The guy drink agbo now. Like,
comment and share. Like, comment and share.
Okay, Sister Keshi, see you later.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our panelists, the viewers at home. Thank you to everybody in the comment section. We love and appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Great Naija watch for me.
Naija watch is here. You can hear you.
Okay.
Naija watch is here and he can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Ken, see you later.
All right. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. We are super grateful for having you on our platform, to our viewers, to our subscribers, to everybody in the comment section. We love you. We appreciate you for everything that you have done. And I keep saying, may the good Lord continue to guide and protect us all in these perilous times. Please do not forget to share. So YouTube can always suggest our videos to more people to come on this platform and share their views about everything that we've been talking about here. Thank you all so much. Thank you for joining us today. See you by 6 p.m. Please, 6 p.m. we go live again. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.